Today we are talking about new home inspections. So I want to clarify, when you're building a new house, you need two inspections. There's going to be inspection performed before the drywall goes up, where they'll examine the building components such as the electrical rough-in, the plumbing rough-in, structural, etc., to make sure everything's up to building code. And then the second inspection would be the final walkthrough with the builder, or once the home is complete. This video is not focusing on if you're building a house. This video is focusing on inspecting an existing house that has been newly constructed and you're getting ready to buy it, or you're getting ready to move into it. So what is the difference between a home inspector versus a building inspector? Well, a building inspector are employed by local governments, and it's their job to sign off on construction projects and make sure everything meets local building code. Home inspectors inspect finished homes for safety and repair issues, usually on behalf of home buyers. So anytime you're buying a new home, it's always a good idea to get that home inspected before you sign the closing documents and close escrow, just to protect yourself and know exactly what you're buying. Also gives you the opportunity to negotiate with the seller if you do find any issues on that home inspection. As a maintenance technician, I perform home inspections for newly built homes that are getting ready to go on the market to be rented. So that's what this video is focusing on. So here's a sample of a home inspection to complete before renting or buying a house. And you want to note this list is not all inclusive. It's just sort of a general overall sample of things you need to look for. So if you're not going to hire a home inspector and you want to inspect a home you're going to rent or buy, here's some items you want to pay attention to. So first off, the exterior. How does the structure look? Is the foundation cracked? Is the slab cracked? Do you see cracks in the exterior wall? Do you see wood rot? How about the landscaping? Do you see wet, soggy spots in the lawn that would suggest overwatering or a irrigation system issue? Is there dry, dead landscaping? Is there potential drainage issue with the landscaping where water drains towards the house instead of away from the house? Fencing. Is the fencing in good condition, or is it wobbly, dry rotted, termite infested? Is it falling over, etc.? Auxiliary structures. Is there a playground in the backyard? Do they have a wood deck, a pergola? Is there a shed, etc.? And then on the interior, as you walk in, you want to look at the structure. Are the walls cracked? Is the ceiling cracked or bowed anywhere? Any evidence of old water damage, water stains, or infestation? Are the windows broken? Do they properly open and close? Do they latch and lock? Are the screens missing? Door hardware? Condition of the doors. Do all the doors open and close? Do the doors stick? Again, the door hardware, the hinges, the locks, the knobs. Are they loose? Are they missing? Do you have keys for all the exterior man doors? And then we move on to appliances. Are all the appliances there? Are they working? They're not leaking water on the ground, etc. Light fixtures, are they working? Do you have burnt out light bulbs, missing light bulbs? Are they installed properly? They're not hanging off the wall or hanging off the ceiling. Electrical outlets, do they work? Do they have power? You can buy a outlet tester and test the outlets to make sure they're wired properly and that they are powered up. And then it goes, of course, smoke detectors, CO2 detectors. Are they present in the home? If it's a 2-story home, you should see them on both floors. Are they working? There's a test button you can push, and it should sound the alarm. If you hear them chirping, that usually means the battery needs to be replaced inside. Then we move on to plumbing fixtures. Are the plumbing fixtures working? They're not leaking. The toilet doesn't rock or wobble. The pipes aren't leaking. The water supply lines aren't leaking, etc. Utilities, are they turned on? Does the house actually have water and electricity? Mechanical equipment, HVAC, water heater, exhaust fans, are they working? They're not leaking. Your garage, do you have a garage door opener? Does it work? Do you have remotes for the garage door opener? Is the structure of the garage in good condition? No signs of water leak, etc. As you walk through the house, are there any unusual smells or stains, etc.? And then lastly, the neighborhood condition. Does it seem like a safe, quiet place to live? Does your next door neighbor have 5 cars parked on the lawn and blasting loud rock music? Right, that might be a problem for you. So that's things to consider when you're inspecting a property. Or is there water intrusion from your neighbor's landscaping where that water is running onto your property? Those are some things to look for. So as I walk in, it's a brand newly constructed house. Automatic deadbolt you can hear. So again, I'm checking all the light fixtures. Do they all work? Checking the structure, the floors, doors, hardware, walls, exhaust fans, bathrooms, bedrooms, living room. Mirrors are attached to the wall properly. Is the toilet flush? Checking for leaks. Does the faucet work? No leaks underneath the faucet. Is everything plumbed properly? Thermostat, does the thermostat work? Does the HVAC system work? Is the carpeting in good condition? Is the windows in good condition? Is the ceiling in good condition? Again, check and test your smoke detectors. Are the windows locked? Do they have screens? In the kitchen, are the appliances present? Do they all work? Are the countertops and cabinets in good shape? Is the pantry in good shape and clean? Do all the lights work? So does the refrigerator get cold? Does it dispense water? Does it dispense ice? Does the lights inside work? Nothing's broken, nothing's missing. Check the microwave. Actually turn it on and check it. If it has an exhaust fan or a light, you can check that to make sure they work. Check all your burners on your cooktop. Check to see if your oven turns on. This is obviously an electric cooktop. Again, checking to see if the oven turns on. I can feel the heat coming off the element here. garbage disposal, kitchen sink. You would actually run the dishwasher through a cycle to make sure it works and doesn't leak. Check the laundry room, turn the exhaust fan on, check for the connections for the hot and cold water, exhaust duct connection. Checking doors, checking the garage. Does the garage door opener work? Is the garage clean, structurally safe and sound? So again, to check the electrical outlets throughout the house, you can buy one of these receptacle testers with GFCI diagnosis. Buy them. This one's from Harbor Freight for $6. You can buy them from Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, Ace Hardware, Amazon, eBay. And you can see it tells you on the tester itself if there is an issue or if it's wired correctly, depending on what lights light up. You can also buy one of these infrared laser thermometers. This one's from Harbor Freight for $25. And so that's good to test your HVAC system to see if it's working properly. So if it's in AC mode, are you getting cold air coming out of the vents? If it's in heat mode, are you getting warm air, etc. I hope this information helps. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment for future video topics you would like me to cover. Thanks for watching.